I'm Robert Henderson from Canyon City, Colorado, and my piece that I brought this time is Tree of Life, which is a 12-foot high tree made of mild steel, well, rolled steel, and found objects, if you will. The Tree of Life, you know, it's rooted and solidly, and it's reaching for the light, and that is life, and in life you find creatures. And I've just always, around our house, we have little creatures like those that are just running around loose. And so naturally they're going to attach themselves to my trees. You know, art has to speak to you, and it has to make you think. And these little things do that, I believe. The art is important because it is recording history. It always amazes me when you find a lost society, you find the writings on the wall, you find the art, and that tells you about that society. So to me it's quite important that we record our history. Basically I am an abstract artist and doing the airplanes, and I do a lot of figurative work, and you don't get to take much artistic license when the airplane has to be right. The old guys will say, hey, and so they have to be right, and of course when you're doing people, it has to really represent the person. So these whimsical things let me float something. I don't know exactly what it is, but it feels good to be able to create without these tight restrictions. I started late in life. I'm an old pilot and air traffic controller, and I was in my mid-30s when I started sculpting. So I had to study the marketing quite seriously, and this public art helps because I figured out early on all I can do is let people know I exist. And of course the public art gives you quite a bit of exposure, lets more people enjoy your work, but I'm very serious about it. I take it seriously, and even the fun projects are serious. I think the most inspiration I got from a piece was the John Denver Memorial when I got to do that in Aspen. Because John Denver saved my life once. I won't go into it, but it's quite personal, and I had a connection there that it was such an honor to do the piece. And that happens sometimes in this work. You get these happenings that are a little hard to put into words. But the only other one, I just had a thought when you mentioned having a special relationship. When I did the Navy SEAL piece in Littleton, Danny Dietz, that was the first time I had worked with somebody who had lost a child in war, and working with his mother. But when I got done, she said that the piece had brought her son back to life. And you get that kind of response, money can't buy stuff like that. It's pretty intense. But I do want to thank you and your community. When we come here, we're just treated like royalty, and it really feels good, and I thank you.